Daniel, back in the 1990s, how were you able to identify telling that hip-hop story from a producer's point of view, knowing that it could and eventually would find an audience?
Well, that's a good question. Back in the early 1990s, I lived on Lafayette Street, and there was a record company 2 blocks over called Def Jam Records. A lot of my friends in filmmaking, most of us coming fresh out of NYU Film School, would run around and make music videos for Def Jam Records. So every time I would go in on these video shoots and talk to the artists, what they really wanted for people to come to their neighborhood in their natural environment, talking about the things that were going on in their life. So I had an opportunity to make a documentary. It was a wonderful time. It was just a wonderful time in music. And I knew at the time that it was going to become much more mainstream, and it did. And to the point where I would say it's almost the dominant musical culture in the United States. But in the time, it was fringe.
So when you were filming that, did you get a sense that you were onto something?
Yeah, I get a feeling right from the beginning, usually when I'm start a project. I can fool myself a lot of the times, but when the projects that have been successful, I've known that from the beginning that they would be. And I felt that way with that, just because I knew the artists would really enjoy it, because no hip-hop documentaries existed at that time. Nobody had ever done it. So I knew that the artists would really respond to it, and then I knew that their fans would as well.